I have no apologies to make. Kwa kujenga kanisa, I have no apology.
Why is President William Ruto building a mega church in State House, Nairobi?
Mnanielewa? Na hakuna mtu nitaomba msamaha. Kwa kujenga kanisa, tutajenga kanisa ya Mungu. Shetani akasirike, afanye ile anataka.
It is barely 24 hours since the country learned that President Ruto has dropped a jaw-dropping 1.2 billion Kenyan shillings on what is being called a modern cathedral inside State House, Nairobi. This isn't your neighborhood Mabati church with plastic chairs and a leaking roof. This is an architectural beast, a sprawling high-tech temple that Ruto himself claims is as big as State House.
Sasa nimeamua nijenge kanisa inatoshana na State House. Na haitagharimu serikali ya Kenya peni moja. Nitajenga na pesa zangu kwa sababu kanisa ya Mungu ni mahali ambapo panatoshana na heshima. Na sijengi na pesa ya serikali, mimi najenga na pesa yangu. Hapa nitakuja kuwapeleka siku nyingine tuende tuombe huko. So nilikuta mimi sijaanzisha kanisa State House, nilikuta kanisa ikiweko. Shida tu ilikuwa ya mabati.
Designed by the Elite Care Architects Limited, this architectural marvel is pitched as a multi-purpose worship and conference facility that can host 8,000 souls at once, enough to swallow up your entire village and still have room for a gospel choir and a small army of ushers. With its soaring ceilings, glass facades, manicured gardens, breakout rooms, a helipad for flying bishops, and parking for over 1,000 cars, it is not so much a church as it is a holy coliseum. And yet, as Kenyans furiously type away on Twitter and WhatsApp groups, the question refuses to go away. Why is President Ruto building a church in State House?
Sasa nimeamua nijenge kanisa inatoshana na State House.
To understand this holy obsession, you must rewind the tape and listen carefully to the whispers of history. For decades, State House Nairobi has been viewed as more haunted mansion than a hallowed ground. The story goes that the colonial governor's residence was constructed by Freemasons, the same shadowy architects behind All Saints Cathedral, Parliament buildings, and City Hall.
Ruto is operating from the altar of the Freemasons. That is State House.
You're saying that without fear of contradiction.
Without fear of contradiction. Parliament is constructed by the Freemasons. City Hall is a Freemason house. High Court is a Freemason house. KICC is a Freemason house. There at the middle. Yeah? Let me give you a good example. You and me able to understand what I'm saying. KICC, it was the architectural plan of the KICC. It is a penis of a donkey.
Their fingerprint stonework, geometry, and an alleged rituals are all over the place. It is said that Jomo Kenyatta, Kenya's founding president, never spent the night in State House. According to his social secretary, Mrs. Mumbi Madoka, one night Kenyatta tried to sleep there but fled at dawn, spooked by frogs croaking in the night. Frogs he suspected weren't frogs at all. His successor Daniel Arap Moi wasn't keen on spending his nights there either. According to Lee Njiru, Moi's longtime press secretary, the second president suspected witchcraft and strange forces lingered in the compound.
Even witchcraft. I have written about witchcraft in the State House, and some people have been appalled. People don't believe it. And the people who do not believe that there was witchcraft in the State House, they should remember that in 1994, the president, Mzee Moi himself, he established a presidential commission on devil worship. And it was headed by Archbishop Nicodemus Grema. Among those people who are in the commission were people like Reverend Jonas Kaleni, people like Reverend Joe, people like Mohinde, very many people. So people have been calling me because they do not believe it. So I reminded them, even Mzee Moi knew there was witchcraft in the State House.
Like what would happen? What kind of witchcraft?
Jiru claims Moi preferred to stay at his Nakuru home in Kabarak or Kabarnet Gardens, treating Nairobi State House as little more than a ceremonial office.
For example, because working in the State House is very lucrative. The allowances are very fat. Foreign trips, a lot of influence. People respect you when you work for State House because they think you are near power. They think you can get them jobs, or you can make a telephone call to some place so that they can be given waivers. So nobody wants to be removed from State House. So if you feel that your position is threatened, if you feel inadequate, some of them used to seek divine interventions. They go to the occult. They go to dark forces. It used to happen.
And you witnessed this?
Yes, I witnessed it. I witnessed everything. For example, one time, Mzee Moi came very early in the morning. We did not expect him so early. And then he had visitors. The visitors asked for a photograph. And the photographer on duty had not arrived. So we had to break into his cabinet. And we found his camera tied with the tail of a squirrel. Yeah, yes. But because I do not believe in witchcraft, I use a camera and I got beautiful photographs, beautiful pictures. Yes.
What did you do with the squirrel's tail?
Well, I told the man to stop that nonsense when he came. Yeah, I did not tell Mzee Moi. Yeah, because you do not destroy people because of such small things. Because they have wives, they have got children, they have got sick mothers, and this kind of thing. Yeah, so you just give them a warning.
Even Mwai Kibaki and Uhuru Kenyatta tiptoed around State House residency. Kibaki spent most of his nights in Muthaiga, and Uhuru's family home was right next door, sparing him the trouble.
Request His Excellency to just now wrap it all up with a word of prayer as he speaks a blessing to the nation of Kenya.
Then came President Ruto, armed not just with the keys to State House, but with Bibles, prayer warriors, and what his critics call a zealot's ambition.
Our Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for these moments we have spent in this place. We are grateful, Heavenly Father, that you have given us a nation, Kenya.
From the day he took over, Ruto has moved with the zeal of a televangelist on a mission to sanctify every square inch of that colonial estate. Within months, he ordered renovations, fresh paint, new curb pavements, and demolition of old structures. He summoned 40 preachers to consecrate the ground. And to make the matter serious, his wife, First Lady Rachel Ruto, launched monthly State House prayer meetings.
We are going to sing. Yes, we are going to sing. Mujipange. tutaimba. So as I told you when we were in Karen, please after lunch musiondoke hapa. Hii kiwanja hii yote, speak a word of blessing around this compound. And those who can speak in tongues, please speak in tongues around this compound. We will ask at least 30 or 40 of our senior clergy to come and pray over this building and pray over these residents. And all of you, musikue na haraka ya kuondoka, tafadhali. Muzunguke hapa kiwanja hii yote, Karabashanda, nini, kila mahali.
This is a place where people will come year after year for a Thanksgiving. And so, the church, I want to tell you that this is not just the last service we are having. You will be coming here month after month to give thanks to the Lord because He has done us good. When the Lord answers your prayer, you go to give thanks. And we will not give thanks just once, but we will keep coming to this altar that the fathers have laid today here in State House. As an intercessor, I'm very excited. I feel the doors have been opened. And thank you so much, President, for allowing us intercessors to walk in this compound today to pray. We are very excited.
And now comes the cathedral, the Holy of Holies. So is this about faith or fear? To his supporters, this mega cathedral is the ultimate spiritual weapon, a sanctuary to banish lingering curses and dedicate Kenya's highest office to God.
Shetani akasirike, afanye ile anataka. Ni mnanielewa? Naambiwa ati hata kwa magazeti leo ati kuna mtu anasema ati mimi najenga kanisa hapa State House. Ni kweli, mimi najenga kanisa hapa State House.
Others aren't buying it. They claim it is a monument to power and ego, a signal that Ruto plans to entrench himself on the hill long past 2027. After all, if you are spending over 1 billion Kenyan shillings building a mega church and flattening iconic colonial architecture, it doesn't exactly scream, "I'll be gone in 2027. But the spiritual facelift comes with a staggering price tag. In the 2022-2023 financial year alone, Ruto's administration spent 59.8 million Kenyan shillings on minor renovations. New cathedral paving, a fresh coat of paint, and replacing an aging wooden pavilion. Treasury records now shows that out of 2.3 billion Kenyan shillings allocated to the president's office in 2025-2026, nearly 894.9 million Kenyan shillings will be spent refurbishing State House and its lodges. As bricks rise and stained glass windows are planned, Kenyans are left wondering, is Ruto consecrating the State House for God or for himself? Is this cathedral about saving Kenyan souls or securing a second term? What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts on our comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's make next time. Bye-bye.